job. Doing is we're actually just reinforcing to the same thing, especially disagree. Anyways. All right, guys, so today we got my boys over from Ghost Lushy, and we're just doing a few repairs, which is completely normal with all the usage that they have going on. Again, these things are just updates and maintenance on all material, whatever it is. So over here, they have these two steps that when they bring down their platform, people, in order to get on the platform, they use these steps right here. So they started falling apart a little bit just from all the people that they have coming up to their trailer. So what we're doing is we're actually just reinforcing the steps. As you can see, we're almost finishing up here. These will be done really soon. Another thing that they came in here for were their hydraulic shocks, which is again very normal. A lot of times just from opening and closing the window so much, those hydraulic shocks start to wear out. So we're swapping those out. And then finally, he just needed a repair on his signal light, his right turn signal lights. So we're getting that fixed up, and then these guys will be ready to go. All right, guys, so I want to talk about the next trailer that's going over to Henderson Walmart's. One of the things that I'm always talking about is to always upgrade your food trailer. Don't stick to the same thing, especially if you've made changes, or even if you haven't made changes, but you want to upgrade things. If you guys look at my previous menu items, the pictures that I had at the time, I was kind of rushing a little bit, how to get started, but I have finally upgraded my food menu. As you can see, now I have a new images for some of these menu items. And I've also added the quesabirria. That's going to be coming in very, very soon. I'm hoping to start it here in the new year. So that's going to be a big, big add-on for street tacos. I can't wait for you guys to try it. It's incredible. We did some testing, and you guys are going to absolutely love it. I highly recommend, guys, that you look at your food trailer, look at your menu, look at your pictures. Don't forget to upgrade. Don't forget to make changes. We get used to seeing the same thing and we think everything's okay. But you have to realize that sometimes you gotta upgrade some things to make your food trailer better, more attractive, and just overall let people know that you're on top of it, you're taking care of it, and just leaving it. Keep it clean, keep it beautiful, keep it attractive, and you guys will continue to grow. Wait till you guys see the growth I have and the ideas I have for this next upcoming year. You guys are gonna see all the changes I do to my street tacos. I will not stay the same. I continue to upgrade and make it look very, very good. And I'm hoping to give you guys a lot of new ideas, great ideas. I do this so that you guys can have something to look at, something different to see. And I hope I can give you guys a bunch of great ideas. All right, guys, so check this out. We're installing this wrap here right now. This is actually a lot older trailer, but with a simple, beautiful wrap, it could make it look almost brand new. Take a look at this right here. We just got done with this guy's design. The great things that we do here is that we have an in-house designer. He's really good at what he does. If you have no idea what you want to do, he will create the whole thing for you. I want to show you what this trailer looked like underneath. Look at this right here. Look how old it looks. It doesn't look attractive or anything. But wait till you guys see the final result. Completely turn this trailer around. If you guys need help with your trailer, if your trailer's looking old, let us know and we will definitely take care of you. For those of you guys that are looking to do a coffee trailer or just some kind of drink trailer, check this out. This is a really great idea. So these guys right here are doing two windows, one on each side. So one side over here is gonna be a walk-up, and then the other side is gonna be a drive-through. You guys can get creative, do what you guys want, see your ideas, and then I will make it happen. Check this out, this is an incredible idea. I can't wait to see these guys out on the road, and really excited for them. All right, guys, so we have a big day today. We have a big inspection going on today. I'm gonna walk you guys through the whole process. We have a fire suppression test. So this has to happen to all the brand new trailers. Everything installed here goes directly to the equipment above here that you see. This one right here is a flat top griddle. Then we have the 6-burner stove here. Okay, right here we are preparing the fire suppression system. We're installing the balloons because that's what we use to test the system when we pull the latch from the pull station. Any trailer that's built here in Nevada, if you install a new hood, a fire suppression system. One thing that I love about the fire department is that these guys are amazing. They're great. They really take good care of me. Whenever I need an inspection, as soon as possible, they schedule me in, they shoot out to my shop, and they get me inspected because they know how important it is to get these trailers out on the road. So a huge thank you to these guys, man. A big thank you to them. So right here we have the nozzles and the sensors, each one to each appliance. It's very important that everything is set up right. All right, guys, so right here, if you see my right hand, I'm getting ready to pull the pull station, and that's gonna release the, in this case, it's gonna be just air to inflate these balloons. If they get inflated, that means that the test passed. That means everything worked, everything's piped, sealed, and ready to go. Good job. So this one right here just came in. My boy here, he had a couple things happen. So another trailer trailer hidden right on the back over here. As you can see the propane tank, that's my little buddy Tux. He likes to just hang out with us. All right, so right here, and he had a little accident, but no big deal. We'll get this repaired out and then wrapped as well. That way it matches his truck. He had a couple things happen here with his service. His shocks went out. One of them broke. But again, we'll get that fixed up, and this way that he doesn't have any problems with that, or he's not stuck putting a post trying to hold the door up. Another thing that happened here with him, and it actually happens quite often if you're not careful, guys, is his exhaust fan. He hit a tree right there, and that was the result. But I told him not to worry, man. Bring it over to me and I'll get that fixed today. So that way he doesn't lose any work, guys. I'm really, really big on it. I really try to get you guys in and out as soon as possible. That way you don't lose any work. Our guys here, Philip and Panchola, I'm very, very proud of them. This is their brand new 18-foot food trailer. These guys are incredible. They're amazing. They started off by renting with me, and now they bought their own trailer. They got it custom made just the way they wanted. So again, guys, I'm really, really proud to go. I hope everybody ends up buying their custom food trailers. That's the ultimate goal. Usually within that year and a half, 2 years, you'll end up buying. A lot of my renters end up buying. So I will show you guys inside. It's not completed. So for now, we're not gonna go in because I wanna show you guys the finale. I'm really excited about that. Sometime in the next about a week or two, we're gonna have it completed and I'm gonna post up a video about that. All right, guys, so check out this kind of trailer right here. Whenever you see trailers like this or they're selling you a trailer like this, most likely it's not gonna pass the code here in Nevada. The reason why is because they come from Texas, and sometimes Texas is a lot more lenient. They don't have a lot of codes, especially not Nevada codes. I get these trailers all the time. I'm happy I have one here so I can talk about it here for you guys today. We're working on the propane lines because that's not up to code. Some of the plumbing things are not up to code. I'm also going to show you guys the inside. Their hood was not up to code. It's not built by a certified person who has a license to make hoods. There's just a lot of things that they end up investing a lot of money because they thought they were getting a good deal. Sometimes it's not worth trying to save a few bucks because later down the road you might have to pay almost the same as if you would have just bought it here in Nevada. I know and I understand that people want to save a lot of money, but again, sometimes that could cost you a lot more. Let's go inside. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, so as you can see, we already updated the hood. So this is my hood right here. We removed the fire suppression system. We installed the hood. So they're good to go there on the hood. We also redid the gas lines. That's up to code as well. What else did we do here? We put the windows up to code. They had the wrong sizes. And that's really important here in Nevada. Lastly, we also installed the water gauge. So again, that's one thing that is very necessary here in the state of Nevada. So again, guys, just do your research when you guys are purchasing trailers from out of states. They're not all gonna pass. It can cost you a lot more. Like I said, I've seen these all the time. I do them all the time. The good thing is that I am here. I will upgrade it for you guys. Just don't be surprised when, again, you buy a trailer from out of state. All right, guys, so check this out. We're just finishing up this wrap right here, but it's very important that you work very closely with our designers. As you can see, sometimes when you're just throwing out ideas and things like that, you also want to be careful on exactly where it lands. You look how centered this is right here where the window is. It flows perfectly. It's not too busy. You'll be able to read it as soon as you come up to it. It's a clean look, good colors. And not only that, if you look above over here, you have the logo, the name, everything right in the front, right centered, not covered up. I've heard people in the past say, you know, put my logo here just off to the side. You know, it's not really important. I disagree. Your logo is very important. It's absolutely everything. The more you continue to grow, the more you expand, your logo is very important. People will remember you because of your logo. It's very important that you put it out there. You want to make everything match. For those of you who are getting 2, 3, 4 trailers, all your trailers need a match. Do not make them different. That way people can identify you wherever you're at. All right, guys, one of the things I wanted to touch up on and why I'm such a big fan of food trailers. Don't get me wrong, I love food trucks. I always say it, I love food trucks. But the thing about food trucks is that they always have mechanical problems, okay? If it's not a brand new truck, then I highly recommend you go with the trailer. There's so many more pros on a trailer than there is a truck. If a truck breaks down because of the mechanic issue, you are screwed. You are not gonna make it to your events. If you have to take it to the mechanic and they don't have the part, you're gonna lose a few days, possibly a couple weeks. In a trailer, you will never have a mechanical issue. If your truck that you're hauling the trailer with breaks down, you can always go to U-Haul, rent out a truck, and finish off your events. Another pro is that the trailers are much wider, at least the way I build them. I build them as wide as legal limit. Remember, I make my chassis here in this shop. I do not buy my trailers. I don't buy my chassis. I don't do any of that. I build everything here in-house. That's why I can make them as wide as legal limit, and I make them 8 feet tall. That way there's a lot of space. in my trailers that you do not feel claustrophobic. Again, if you go with a truck, most likely they're gonna be more narrow. If you go inside this one, you don't have much space to cross each other, okay? You're pretty much squeezing through each other. In one of my 16-foot trailers, you can fit 4 people in there comfortably. You'll be able to do big events. So there's a big benefit to trailers. Also, I get asked all the time, hey, do you guys do mechanical? I do not do mechanic work. I stay completely away from that. Do not bring your mechanic work problems with me. I will not do it. Anything from the driver's side back, which is the kitchen, I'm your guy. All right, guys, so today we talked about everything that's going on around the shop. I love updating you guys. I like to show you guys exactly what I do. There's my buddy Tux right there again. But I did a walk around. I want to show you the repairs that we have, how we update everything, how we take care of my guys on the same day at the latest 2 days, because I know you guys are operating. Give you guys an update on my street taco trailers and how I'm making a few changes, and I can't wait to show you guys the finale on that as well. I'm very big on the 360 window. That's why I try and keep it open. I don't block off the windows. In this case, I'm blocking off just a little bit, but I'm gonna show you. You probably won't even notice it. If you guys have any questions, comments, don't forget to subscribe. And again, thank you for watching, guys.